Yeah, but it's beeping and flashing, though.
Might not be a mole. Right. Okay. So during that, we had a brief moment where it kind of said that the live stream is shut down. So we're now just going to do some technical support to make sure that we're back on. Please have a look, refresh, see what's happening. Wyatt, you still with me?
Yes. As for the explosion glitching out, that might be a bitrate compression issue, just because it's such a fast, quick shot.
Yeah.
It just slows it down for a second.
No, I think we have completely lost now. So I'm just going to. Oh no.
Yeah, someone comment if you guys are still seeing us.
Yeah, do let us know in the chat, and we can go public save. Streaming. It says that we're streaming, but I can't be sure now. Let's see what happens in a moment. Tom needs to pay his internet bill. Oh man, so apparently it might be me, but we're gonna see.
It would still be coming through on my end, wouldn't it?
Let's see. Hang on. Let's see what's happening, because I can't really tell if there is.
Oh, someone just commented. Did the live stream crash?
It did crash, and it looks like. Aha. Yeah, shareable link. Okay.
This chat is working now. Pretty soon.
So people can do that. Let's try it. Right. I can't really feel like we can continue when people are back. Well, this is bound to happen, isn't it? Wonder what happened.
Yeah, I'm looking on YouTube and it says the stream's over.
Okay, well, hang on. Let's see. Well, this is the most frustrating. Let me post on Discord just to kind of go, yep, okay. And hopefully the chat can kind of liven up.
Are they still seeing us live right now?
We are live, but we're unfortunately on a different thing now.
No, the previous one crashed on. It's still played.
So let's try and see if there's something happening.
Do you guys mean a big delay with the audio? Like our mouths are just out of sync?
Let's see. Very bad. Okay, I'm going to drop down the quality, because at least that way people might be able to see us. So let's try that. Wyatt, if you can go into your video settings and just flip yourself down into, yeah, let's try that. Okay, into like whatever the below is. And hopefully people are now going to come back in. So, we've now got 24 people. So I'm guessing everyone's back. How is everyone now? Let us know in the comments. We can still see that people are here. Yeah, can we? Back in action. We're not sure what happened. For me and Wyatt, we were both still live and still able to communicate, but we just lost you, or you lost us. So, but I think it was probably something on our end that is completely gone. Oh, the audio is out of sync.
Right, left, right, left, right.
Okay. Let's keep an eye on it.
Okay.
And yeah, if we, yeah, okay, we're going to continue as normal, and keep us in the loop if it gets worse. Okay. So before we had the head explosion. We're going to try and not play that again, just in case there was some sort of censoring going on. Again, yeah, very, very sorry if you're unable to see that. However, there was a, there was a release of the tutorial not too long ago. Do recommend go checking that out. Okay, so okay, comments coming in saying that is just definitely the audio, which is unfortunate. So we will try and keep on top of it. But yeah, so back in action. The head explosion tutorial was released for Halloween, I believe, and that it kind of like, yeah, as I was mentioning earlier, probably in the other live stream now, I did a recent thing where it was like I had to throw a bucket of blood onto an actor, and it was in the middle of the night. It was so cold. It was for this werewolf thing, and the blood by this point had gone so cold that I felt awful throwing it over the guy. But you had a similar experience where this is how you looked by the end of it.
Yeah, I kind of had the opposite situation. Now it's getting really cold out in Nevada, but before it was pretty hot, so I was sweating. So it's hard to know what's worse, being sweaty and covered in fake blood or being freezing and covered in fake blood.
I think it's the freezing.
The freezing?
It always kind of makes you a lot, I don't know, it's just more unpleasant. I feel like, if you're acting with water, it's always going to be a bit unpleasant.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad that you got that done, because it's an incredible effect. That it was nice to be able to, for you and I to be able to bounce back and forth and kind of like create this
really
thing.
fun to collaborate.
Yeah, and I think it was like good that you had like practical. It's something that we're always saying is like use practical as well, and because I believe there was a point where you actually used the blood as a reference for the color grading.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Which is very smart. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah. Shooting anything practically on set, such as like if you're going to do CGI blood, CGI fire, CGI anything, if you can have a practical element of it just for color reference and lighting reference, that helps a lot.
Yeah, it completely like helps tie everything together that little bit more.
But one thing too is that we collaborated on that shot, and I think either half of ours on our own, it's good, but not great until you put them together. And I think that's one important thing is like any creative field, finding people you can collaborate with and like share your work with and have them improve upon it always makes a difference.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, I think because you're problem solving together. Which is always like, it's really good to also see like, it's also the strengths of others, like helping and lifting each other up, which is great. We do have some behind the scenes from yours, but like I feel like maybe we can save that for another time, just in case there's going to be a crash. I'm a little bit cautious of playing too many videos now, just in case like it's something we're overloading a system or whatever, or broadband. But yeah, okay, but definitely highly recommend checking out that video. That one again, head explosion on our YouTube. You can't really miss it. The one that's coming up next for our channel and our content tutorials is this one here, which is going to be basically about recreating scenes from Top Gun. And yes, Tom Cruise is going to be very sad because it is CG. This one, sorry?
You're lying, Tom.
I know. It's practical.
Anymore. They're all practical.
Practical jet. It's a practical jet. Mm-hmm. Which I actually went to a live. I went to a live airfield to go and film some plates and to also kind of like get some references and film an intro for the video as well. Mm-hmm. I kind of wanted to go all out. It's literally like, I mean, a stone's throw from my house, this airstrip. So it was kind of like you know, I can go down, set up a camera, and have some fun with it. And you know, the guy, because it's a small non-commercial sort of like airfield, they were really cool with me going in and kind of just having permission to go and film. But I felt like they were setting me up the entire time. I'm not sure if you've ever had this where you ask for permission for something and they're like, yeah, sure. Let's just see what happens if you go over there. And like, it was almost like I don't know if, yeah, it's kind of like that they were going to stitch me up by I had to go and ask permission from the owner who was on the other side of this runway. So I had to drive in my car looking up at the sky and making sure that there were no planes going down, because it's still active. But yeah, so I'm going to try and play the video. Let's see if this is the cause.
Okay.
Chat, do you?
Yeah, keep us posted.
Keep us posted. And we will try and, you know, correct this if we go off again. Right. Okay, here we go. Do we still have a chat? Do we still have people here? Yeah, so that video that you just watched is going to be coming out next Tuesday. That is going to be, yeah, so it's recreating scenes from Top Gun using, we kind of set a limit for how many credits we could use, and, you know, using the Essentials catalog and stuff from the subscription free assets as well. And yeah, kind of like, what can we do with these? And I had a very short time to kind of like try and get this together, but I'm really happy with how that result looks. I feel like it's really cool. But yeah, I'm excited for the video.
A lot. It's kind of crazy what we're able to do just alone on a computer right now.
Yeah, man. And also just be like, it's when you've got so many things at your disposal as well, to also be like, yeah, no, okay, we can throw in this and throw in that and kind of like elevate it that little bit more. It's really kind of like, oh no, I can feel proud about the work, and I feel like that's such a good buzz.
Yeah, because that's taken some time to work on. That's a lot of full CG shots you're doing.
The actual scene itself didn't take too long. It was mainly like the tutorial has been
like
very
the filming
long.
And stuff.
Yeah,
I had to reshoot the talking head a couple times because focus was off or my talking wasn't energetic enough.
Yeah. Oh no, that was a big one. So I had to redo one because I had a cold at the time. I felt, and yeah, I had a cold, or I was feeling under the weather, and I just felt tired, or it just sounded tired, and I was like, I want this video to do well. I feel really proud about that end result. If it then goes from something exciting to me going, hey, so we're gonna do, doesn't work.
Yeah, I have anytime I have to record, sometimes I'll record like late at night, just whenever's convenient, and I have like a series of yelling and like loud, energetic lines I have to get out just to like make sure I'm talking at a normal volume, and not like dead whispering into the microphone.
I have the I was going to play it as an additional. I don't want to do things to disrupt the stream, but I do have BTS, which is currently in our Discord, so you can actually go and check it out there. It's in our behind the scenes channel underneath ActionVFX crew. But yeah, I have to do certain lines in order to get me going, like a certain pace and certain volume and stuff like that, like you were just saying. But it's Linkin Park, which I'm just like, yeah, cool, okay. What is it? I'm not going to do it live, but yeah, it's Bleeding Out. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
you know the song. You know.
Yeah, I remember you sang it in a meeting one time.
Yeah.
I had been listening to it for the first time in like 10 years. for like
Same.
the 2 days leading up to that meeting. And I was like, why is Tom singing this right now?
Yeah, that's my warm-up song for vocals and stuff. So it's really good to, gets me a good baseline. And especially if I'm like, because when we're doing the tutorials, I fumble my words so often, or I'm like, oh, I didn't say that word with the right inflection because we're talking about like,
I critically listen to myself and I'm like, okay, if I like didn't know what the script was, can I understand every single word I'm saying right now? Because like sometimes, like especially if I'm tired, I won't pronunciate a word right, and I'm like, well, I got to re-record it now because it. There is one question we got. I want to make sure we answer. Someone asked, "What's the most underrated pack that people should use more on our store?" And I want to throw out the ActionVFX pack that first caught my attention was the wall and ceiling fires, because for fire you always see just these standard fire assets and they're great. But it was the first time I saw that pack that I realized, oh no, like fire looks different depending on what surface it's burning on and like where the gravity is. And so if you're ever doing a fire scene, I really recommend getting the wall and ceiling fires.
That's actually, because I used that for a client job before starting Action VFX. I've got the building fire essentials, and it's doing the same thing where I had to set an entire place on fire, and that is I had the similar thing where I'm going, oh yeah, no, this is really handy to like grab this thing and put it on a pole because it wraps around and then spreads onto a fire and be able to blend them quite nice. I'm trying to think of what I would go for, and I really I've been gravitating so much to more like atmosphere and fog stuff lately, going into like, okay, no, this is really cool. Oh, and a good dust wave, big fan.
Explosions, dust waves. I remember when I found out that any explosion looks 10 times better if you throw a dust wave asset on it.
Yeah. So, I mean, you've seen a couple of things. I think I've shared some clips with you, but I've been doing like a Fallout styled scene, and the dust wave thing was like oh no, okay, this really sells that the impact of an explosion coming in. So that's that's what I would definitely suggest is some more dust waves.
But all those, what you were saying, the atmospheric fog and stuff, we have a lot of like particle assets and stuff. Those things, like layering those into visual effect shots can sometimes, it's like throwing on a lens flare. It's just like an extra little spice you can throw in sometimes.
Well, is that little meme?
Yeah.
It's that. We also have, hang on, I have a question from Road Warrior. Will you guys continue making 3D simulated assets for 3D softwares? I remember the 3D fire assets for softwares like Unreal. I believe we still have assets on the Unreal marketplace. I'm not sure if it's going to be a full continuation or something, but right now, if you're requesting, then obviously that's something that we'll then start putting into the pipeline and putting in for later down the line. Because I think if you guys are asking for more, then we'll make sure that stuff is in the works. It might be a contributor who's able to create some stuff, or it might be internal. But we definitely take these things into consideration and try to expand where we can.
Yeah, if there are packs you guys want to see, the best thing you can do is be vocal about it. Let us know
100%.
what you want from us.
Yeah. No, I absolutely, on the Discord, social media, send us emails. But I feel like, on Discord, maybe, if that's something that people are interested in as well, like we can set up something on the Discord where it is an active request. I believe there's one on the website. May need to double fact check that. But I believe on the website there is or no, maybe it used to be the forum. But requesting stuff, we're always listening. So do be vocal if there's something that you are particularly interested in. Question. Oh, more question. I feel like, let's answer some questions because we we messed people about with hopping from one live stream to another. Question: do the ActionVFX team have any special plans for indie artists in 2025? Special plans? Unsure what special plans would detail.
Well, I can say one thing we're doing for sure is trying to up tutorials and being able to spread more knowledge on how to implement visual effects into your own work. So that's one thing we're trying to put a lot of effort into.
Yeah. Oh no, Wyatt, good. That was a good answer. And yeah, I think to springboard off that as well, it's yeah, with the whole subscription thing, we're now trying to provide you guys with more access to the library, and it is kind of like what we're doing is combining different stuff, mixing in with practical effects, mixing in with CG, and showing like how simple some effects that you think could be impossible are actually possible. So yeah, I feel like that's probably going to be where we're actually putting a lot of effort into it when it comes to indie filmmakers, and again, listening to what you need for productions, because if there's other stuff that we haven't got right now, then yeah, we're gonna get there.
Yeah, on top of letting us know what products you want, let us know what you want to learn about, what you want to see, what processing you want to see, and what ways you want to see our effects can be implemented.
Do we offer one-on-one tutorials? That's something that we've not really discussed at all. But I mean, that again, if it's something that's highly requested, then we could do those things as specials. One thing that we've discussed quite a lot because at the moment Discord is, we love our Discord. We want it to be more active, especially as we go into 2025. We're trying to set out some plans to actually give it the love that it deserves. And if that's kind of like we'll do one-on-one sessions, or like there was one thing called an open door, where it's kind of like we have an hour slot where people can come in, discuss, collaborate, ask questions. If that's something of interest, then let us know, and we'll put them in place where you can pick our brains and talk about stuff. And Wyatt, I'm sure that you'd love to talk about some of the things that you're working on as well. Like
something maybe in the future, like tutorial live streams where everyone can kind of chime in as we're working and kind of tell us what they want to see. That may be possible, but one-on-one will definitely keep that in mind.
Yeah, no, these are great suggestions, and also, we're here to listen. So if there are things that you're after, let us know. Cool. We're coming up to the top of the hour, and we've gone through 2 live streams. So I think we're going to slowly start kind of like coming back down. But like it's been really fun. So before we kind of wrap up and announce our big winners, sorry, answer the credit. No, we're going to remind everyone, ask questions. We're giving away free assets. We're giving away free VFX starter collections. There's also only a few hours left for the Godzilla asset giveaway. Probably have to go back to the previous live stream in order to find the links, I'm afraid. I'm really sorry for the technical issues today. But going back into, you can sign up, you can be entered to win, and you could be in for a chance of winning some Godzilla 4 asset collections, which is, monstrous. And then finally, again, also, our Black Friday sale is next Tuesday. Mark your calendars, and you could save 30% off subscriptions and credit packs. So cool. Wyatt,
on our Instagram story, is there currently a link to the Godzilla contest entry? Do you happen to know?
There has been. I'm not sure if it's still active right now, but there has been in the probably in the past 24 hours.
Oh.
Sorry, I am just picking some of the people who have asked questions in today's live stream. So Wyatt, what are you working on for the next week?
What am I working on for the next week?
Yep.
Well, I just finished up a bunch of ads for Black Friday, so we're kind of prepping for that. And then we've got a lot of new assets coming to the store, so just building out product media, showing off all the ways you can use it and what all the key features are of each thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Anything that you can share or discuss? Because I still need about 30 seconds of your time.
Yeah, I'll go.
Oh, wait, hang on. Wyatt, tell us about like the film that you're working on.
Oh, the film? Yeah, I'm shooting a little low budget horror movie, a little slasher about a high schooler steals a computer, and it all leads to him eventually being chased by a serial killer. And I'm using some ActionVFX assets in that. That'll be great. So hopefully I'll be able to share more about that with you guys soon, because that'd be really cool. But yeah.
Great. No, cool. And that got me where I needed. So the winners of today's giveaway is Donald M. Falls, Peter Z. Studio, and James Lang. If you are still here in this live stream, and if we're still coming in loud and clear and stuff, you guys have won. Thank you very much for asking your questions today. And if you can go onto our Discord and send me a DM or tag me, we'll hook you up with a VFX starter collection. I can actually see that my camera is lagging quite a lot, so I feel like that maybe I'm the problem. But thank you all for bearing with us as we've gone through the technical issue today. We'll try and figure that out, and we'll try and figure out what was happening and sort it out for next time. And I hope that you stay tuned for all the things that we're bringing you in the next couple of weeks, including Black Friday, Top Gun, and more. So, Wyatt, any final words before sending off?
Just to answer a couple of questions that came in. Where will it be posted? The movie hopefully will go through festivals and then eventually on streaming services.
Oh, this is your movie. Oh, okay.
Oh, but were they asking? Was there? Yeah, I think that's what they're asking about.
Okay.
But I think those are all the recent questions. How to find your guys' Discord? If you go to our Instagram, you can find. We usually have links to our Discord posted there.
Yeah. We
That's
have links available on the website as well under community. So you can go direct from there. There's also all over our social has our Discord link. So you can go onto our YouTube videos and you'll find them there, or our YouTube channel. But join our Discord and send us a message. If you can't get onto Discord for whatever reason, then please do send us a message over Instagram is probably the best one, or Facebook Messenger. But right. Thank you all for bearing with us through the technical things. And we hope to see more from you guys soon. We'll hopefully try and do some more live streams as the weeks unfold, and especially as we start going into 2025. But Wyatt, this has been fun, man.
This has been fun. And it's been great getting to talk actively with the community like this.
Yeah. No, and the more we do it, the more the more we can make things better as well. Like get more content, more fun things. So cool. Thank you very much for joining us today.